Eat garlic, but never make these 6 mistakes. They can be fatal. Hello there, my friends. I'm so glad you're here today because this video could quite literally save your life. For centuries, garlic has been praised as humanity's most powerful natural medicine. But what if I told you that this miraculous bulb sitting in your kitchen right now could turn deadly with just 6 simple mistakes? Recent studies reveal that a staggering 99% of seniors are making dangerous mistakes with garlic. Mistakes that could increase your liver stress by 47%, thin your blood to life-threatening levels, or erase every single benefit you thought you were getting. One study even showed that just one of these mistakes reduced a heart medication's effectiveness by an astonishing 51%. That's not a myth. That's science. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know this because properly used garlic can replace multiple drugs. But used the wrong way, it could cost you your life. In this video, we're exposing 6 shocking garlic mistakes that no one talks about, but every senior needs to hear. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for mistake number 1. It's the most common and most fatal error you could be making. So let's dive in. Your health and your life might depend on it. Part 1. 6 deadly garlic mistakes you must avoid. Mistake number 1. Improper garlic storage. Alright, let's dive into our first mistake, and while it's one of the least common, it can be the most dangerous. I'm talking about improper garlic storage, specifically storing chopped garlic in oil at room temperature. You might think you're saving time by making homemade garlic-infused oil, but when you submerge fresh garlic in oil and leave it on your countertop, you're creating the perfect environment for a deadly bacterium called Clostridium botulinum, which causes botulism. This anaerobic bacterium thrives in an oxygen-free environment like oil-coated garlic. A study published in the Journal of Food Protection examined cases of foodborne botulism linked to these homemade preparations and found that room temperature storage for just 48 hours increased toxin production by 400%. The terrifying part? Botulinum toxin is odorless and tasteless. You won't know it's there until the symptoms appear, which can start with blurred vision and dry mouth, but quickly escalate to paralysis spreading throughout your body. Without immediate medical intervention, it can lead to respiratory failure and death. So, what's the simple solution? If you want to make garlic-infused oil, you must keep it refrigerated and use it within 1 week. Even better, make a small, fresh batch whenever you need it. For maximum safety and flavor, try this instead. Roast whole garlic cloves in olive oil, then refrigerate immediately. The heat kills any present bacteria, and the cold temperature keeps it safe. Don't let a simple convenience turn into a life-threatening mistake. Mistake number 2. Combining garlic with diabetes medications. Moving up our danger scale, we encounter a mistake that affects millions of diabetics worldwide. While garlic contains compounds that naturally lower blood sugar, which sounds beneficial, it can become deadly when combined with diabetes medications. Research from the National Institute of Diabetes studied type 2 diabetics who regularly consumed garlic supplements alongside their prescribed medications. The study revealed that a shocking 31% experienced hypoglycemic episodes, with blood sugar dropping to dangerously low levels. 9 participants even required emergency hospitalization. The active compound allicin in garlic increases insulin sensitivity and enhances how your cells absorb glucose. When you're already taking medications like metformin or insulin, adding a significant amount of garlic creates a compounding effect. Your blood sugar can plummet rapidly, causing confusion, seizures, or loss of consciousness. The good news is the solution isn't to avoid garlic entirely, but to be smart and careful. If you have diabetes, consume garlic with meals rather than on an empty stomach. This slows absorption and prevents a rapid blood sugar drop. Start with a small amount, maybe just 1 clove daily, and monitor your glucose levels closely for 2 weeks. Most importantly, always inform your doctor about your garlic consumption. They may need to adjust your medication dosage to keep you safe. Remember, garlic can be a powerful ally in your health journey, but it's crucial to use it correctly and in partnership with your medical team. Mistake number 3, eating raw garlic on an empty stomach. This is a mistake that has sent countless people to the emergency room with excruciating pain. For anyone with pre-existing digestive issues like ulcers, gastritis, or inflammatory bowel conditions, consuming raw garlic on an empty stomach can be catastrophic. The same powerful sulfur compounds that make garlic medicinal also make it highly irritating to damage digestive tissues. A gastroenterology study from Sioux National University followed 89 patients with confirmed stomach ulcers who consumed raw garlic. A shocking 42% of that group experienced severe bleeding episodes, and 18% required blood transfusions. The mechanism is brutal in its simplicity. Allicin and other sulfur compounds dramatically increase stomach acid production while simultaneously irritating the protective mucus layer of your stomach. A gastroenterologist in Miami once described a case where a patient ate 3 raw garlic cloves every morning for immune support. Unknown to her, she had developing ulcers. One morning, she experienced stabbing pain followed by vomiting blood. The garlic had literally burned through her ulcer, causing a perforation that required emergency surgery. This inflammatory response isn't limited to the stomach. People with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis face similar risks. Raw garlic can trigger inflammatory cascades that cause severe flare-ups lasting for weeks. One documented case involved a 34-year-old man whose Crohn's disease had been in remission for 2 years until he started a raw garlic regimen. Within 5 days, he was hospitalized with intestinal bleeding. The solution requires careful modification, not elimination. If you have any digestive condition, never consume raw garlic on an empty stomach. Always eat it with food, preferably something alkaline like milk or yogurt that can help neutralize the acid. A better option is to lightly cook your garlic, which reduces irritating compounds by 60% while preserving most of its benefits. You could also consider aged garlic extract as a gentler alternative. The aging process converts the harsh sulfur compounds into a more gentle form. Studies show it provides cardiovascular benefits without the digestive irritation. Mistake number 4, consuming garlic before surgery. Here's where things get genuinely life-threatening. Garlic is a powerful natural blood thinner, and consuming it before surgery can cause uncontrolled bleeding. Most people have no idea that something as innocent as garlic bread could turn a routine procedure into a medical emergency. A comprehensive analysis published in the New England Journal of Medicine looked at thousands of surgical cases where patients experienced excessive bleeding. The study found that 8.7% of those cases were directly linked to garlic consumption in the week before surgery. Patients who consumed more than 2 cloves daily had their bleeding times increased by up to 250%. The real danger lies in the interaction with other factors. If you're also taking aspirin, fish oil, or vitamin E alongside garlic, the anticoagulant effects can multiply exponentially. One documented case involved a patient taking all 4 substances who nearly bled to death during a simple dental surgery. The oral surgeon couldn't stop the bleeding from a simple tooth extraction. The protocol is clear and non-negotiable. Stop all garlic consumption, including supplements and garlic-heavy foods, at least 10 days before any scheduled surgery. This includes dental procedures, biopsies, and even colonoscopies. You must inform every single healthcare provider about your garlic intake, no matter how minor the procedure seems. If you're having emergency surgery, immediately tell the surgical team about your recent garlic consumption so they can prepare blood products and clotting factors in advance. This is not a risk worth taking. Your life, quite literally, could depend on this simple rule. Mistake number 5, consuming massive quantities of raw garlic. This is a shocking mistake that sends thousands to emergency rooms. yet it remains largely unreported. There's a recent wellness trend of eating entire bulbs of raw garlic for detoxing or immune boosting, but this can cause severe chemical burns, a dangerous blood condition, and even organ damage. Stanford University Medical Center documented 67 cases of garlic toxicity in just 2 years. Patients typically consumed between 15 to 30 raw cloves daily, believing that more equals better results. The consequences were devastating. 23 patients developed chemical burns in their esophagus that required endoscopic intervention, and 11 developed a severe type of anemia that required blood transfusions. The chemistry is frighteningly simple. Allicin in massive doses becomes a powerful oxidizing agent. It literally destroys your red blood cells through oxidative damage. One hematologist explained that garlic-induced hemolysis can occur within 72 hours of overconsumption. Patients arrive with dark urine, severe fatigue, and dangerously low hemoglobin levels. The safe upper limit, according to multiple studies, is 4 cloves of raw garlic daily for adults, and that's only if spread throughout the day with meals. The therapeutic dose that provides benefits without risks is actually just 1 to 2 cloves daily. Anything beyond this offers no additional benefits while dramatically increasing the dangers. So, don't fall for the more is better myth. Respect garlic's power and use it in moderation. Mistake number 6. Taking garlic with blood-thinning medications. This is the #1 most dangerous mistake you could ever make, and it has caused fatal bleeding episodes. If you are taking anticoagulant or blood-thinning medications like warfarin, clopidogrel, or newer drugs like apixaban, combining them with medicinal amounts of garlic can be deadly. The medical literature contains numerous documented deaths from this interaction. The American Journal of Hematology published a meta-analysis of major bleeding events in patients taking both garlic and anticoagulants. The study revealed that 71 cases resulted in intracranial hemorrhage, with a 34% mortality rate. These aren't just statistics. They are preventable tragedies. The interaction is synergistic and unpredictable. Garlic doesn't just add to the blood-thinning effect. It actually potentiates the medication through multiple mechanisms, making your blood thinner than intended. Even seemingly harmless amounts can be dangerous. A case report from Toronto documented a woman on a blood thinner who suffered permanent vision loss in one eye after eating garlic bread at a restaurant. The scariest part is that bleeding can occur anywhere in your body, from your brain and stomach to your joints and muscles. The non-negotiable rule. If you're on any blood-thinning medication, garlic in medicinal amounts is absolutely contraindicated. This includes supplements, raw garlic, and concentrated preparations. Small amounts in cooking are generally safe, but even then, consistency is key. Don't eat garlic-heavy meals sporadically, as sudden changes can affect drug metabolism. The only safe approach is complete transparency with your healthcare team. If you absolutely want garlic's benefits while on anticoagulants, you must work with your doctor to monitor your clotting parameters closely. However, this requires medical supervision and isn't a risk worth taking for most people. Your life and your well-being are too important to risk for a food that can be used safely in so many other ways. Always prioritize safety over a perceived health benefit. Part 2. The best way to use garlic for maximum benefits. After learning about these dangerous mistakes, you might wonder if garlic is even worth the risk. The answer is an enthusiastic yes, but only when used correctly. Science has revealed an optimal protocol that maximizes benefits while eliminating the dangers. Proper preparation is everything. When you crush or chop garlic, an enzyme called allinase converts a compound into allicin, which is the primary medicinal compound. Here's the crucial part that most people miss. You must let the crushed garlic sit for exactly 10 minutes before cooking or consuming. Research from Penn State showed this waiting period increases allicin formation by an incredible 1,900%. The sweet spot for cooking, raw garlic provides maximum allicin, but as we've seen, it can be harsh. The sweet spot is gentle heating to around 140 degrees Fahrenheit 60 degrees Celsius for no more than 15 minutes. This temperature preserves 82% of the allicin while eliminating the digestive irritation. A study of over 3,700 participants found this method provided the same cardiovascular benefits as raw garlic, but without any reported side effects. Timing and pairing. Consume garlic with your largest meal of the day, ideally one that contains healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. This is because garlic's beneficial compounds are fat-soluble and absorb better with dietary fat, increasing their effectiveness by 45%. The optimal daily dose. The confirmed therapeutic dose that provides benefits without risks is just one large clove of fresh garlic per day. This amount is enough to significantly reduce blood pressure and cholesterol without approaching toxic levels. A perfect recipe to try. Crush one clove and let it sit for 10 minutes. Mix it into a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with a pinch of sea salt. Spread this mixture on whole grain bread and warm it gently. The olive oil enhances garlic absorption while also protecting your stomach lining. Excellent alternatives. If you can't tolerate fresh garlic, aged garlic extract offers an excellent alternative. The aging process converts harsh compounds into gentler derivatives, providing benefits with zero side effects. Or try black garlic, which is fermented and doubles antioxidant levels, giving you a sweet, molasses-like flavor. Remember, garlic is a powerful medicine, but like any medicine, it can heal or harm depending on how you use it. When used correctly, garlic remains one of nature's most beneficial foods. Start slowly, respect its power, and always consider your individual health circumstances. Conclusion and the It's Better Health Pledge. So there you have it. You now have the knowledge to transform how you use garlic, turning it from a potential risk into a true health ally. We've covered the 6 dangerous mistakes to avoid, from improper storage to the critical interaction with blood-thinning medications. And we've shown you the scientific, safe way to prepare and consume garlic to unlock its maximum benefits for your heart, your digestion, and your overall well-being. Remember, this isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding that every small choice you make has a powerful impact on your health and your life. The journey to better health doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, it starts with a simple change in the kitchen. Your turn to take the pledge. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever made one of these mistakes? Do you have your own garlic routine that works for you? Share your experiences and opinions with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. And if you found this information valuable, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who need this information. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Because here at It's Better Health, we believe that feeling your best is a choice you can make every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the